So this question says a window repair specialist charges $220 for the first 2 hours of repair plus an hourly fee for each additional hour. The total cost for 5 hours of repair is $400. I'm going to just write that down. So first of all, I'm going to write down 220 equals 2 hours. And then we also know that $400 equals 5 hours. The question goes on to say, which function f gives the total cost in dollars for x hours of repair, where x is greater than or equal to 2? So in essence, we've been provided with 2 points, right? For 2 hours, we pay $220. For 5 hours, we pay $400. We know that our hours is represented by x in our function. So I should be able to just plug in information from the question in order to find these answers. What I mean by that is I should be able to just plug in x equals 2 and find the answer choice that provides me with 220 as my output. If there are multiple answers that do that, I should then be able to plug in x equals 5 and find the correct answer that gives me $400 for my output. So let's try that. Choice A, if x equals 2, right? So if I replace this with a 2, I'd have 60 times 2, which is 120. 120 plus 100 is 220. So that's pretty good. How about choice B? If x were 2, I'd have 60 times 2, which is 120. 120 plus 220 is not equal to 220, so that's gone. Choice C, if x equals 2, 80 times 2 is also not 220, so that's gone. And choice D, if I had 80 times 2, that is 160. 160 plus 220 is also not 220. So we only really have one answer option here, and that is choice A. Again, I would have also tried x equals 5 and 400 if another one of these options worked. But just also to prove that A is in fact correct, let me erase all of this work here and show you that not only is A correct by plugging in the x equals 2 and getting a 220 out, but also if I had tried the x equals 5 instead, right? So if x is 5, I'd have 60 times 5, which is 300. And then 300 plus 100 is, in fact, the 400 that I was expecting it to be. So again, choice A is the best answer.